Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Zelda Speedruns. We have a winner's bracket semifinal race here between Kitcot and Ronano in the any percent Skyward Sword WingClash tournament. Comms today, I have with me Floha258, Mr. Relay himself. How's it going, sir?
Oh, I am doing absolutely fantastic. Welcome everyone to the Skyward Sword WingClash tournament. We're gonna have a great match today here. We've got third versus fourth place on the leaderboards. Very interesting match to see. The PB times of these two runners are 1 minute apart. Actually 57 seconds, so it's not even 1 minute. So, definitely an interesting match to see. But as you might or might not know, in a race setting like this, everything can and will go horribly wrong. Or hopefully not. But in a race setting like this, stuff can always go wrong. That's why we expect a good match in here. Because, sometimes stuff does not work. And apparently we're going already, even though the timer still says minus 10 seconds. But hey, we get to go. Alright, and first thing you're gonna realize is a Kitcot stream is lagging on my end. That is amazing. So you might not actually realize that. So first thing you realize, both runners are playing on the Japanese version. And we're doing some kind of weird things in here at the beginning. Which might seem kind of random, but trust me, there's a reason for that. As I said, both runners are playing on the Japanese version because the Japanese version simply has faster text. It has faster and less text. So, yeah. Additionally, we're also playing on hero mode, which has several advantages. One of the advantages you could have already seen is that that you can skip cutscenes, and I can talk. But that's gonna be another thing for the whole commentary. Unfortunately, you'll have to do with only me. Also, nice A-skip there from Ronano. Or whatever you want to call this. Let me try and refresh the page real quick if Kitcot's stream is still lagging then. Okay, it's not me. Just got the confirmation. Oh well. That's very unfortunate. So we'll just go with Ronano's stream in here. So this is a winner's bracket semi final match, and to add on top of that, this is the first match, the first game of this matchup. We're doing this in a best of 3 format, so nothing is decided yet in here. Actually, I'm not even sure. I think it's still best of 3. I think there were talks about the finale being a best of 5, but I am not entirely sure about that. I did not keep up with that for too long. But hey, Okay, no. This is a best of 3 match. Just confirm that again. That is brackets say so. This is a best of 3 match. All right, and now that we have died, we are back in time. Yeah, we can play on the title screen by resetting the console and continuing after the death at the same time. This basically puts us in a state where we can like play on the title screen and we can do fun shenanigans with that. For example, we can save this file here on the title screen, which puts us on this weird title screen version of Skyloft. Whenever we're gonna start our file. But before we do that, we are gonna be RBMing the Farron pillar on our save file. Alright, so far so good. We're just doing kind of normal things in here. Except these things are happening on the title screen, but that's entirely normal, right? Right? Nothing crazy going on here. Except that we just like skipped I don't even know, like 10 minutes of the game. Although not quite 10 minutes, I think. Alright, so now we have RBM'd the Farron pillar onto the game file. That means we now have access. Now the tablet is basically set on the game file and the Farron pillar is open. This has a very specific reason, which we will go into at a later point. But first off, we gotta get our sword now. And yeah, looks like Kitcot's stream might have looks better now, I hope. Alright, we want to raise the pedestal in here. And now we're getting more cutscenes, which we can luckily skip because we are playing on hero mode. As I already mentioned before. So you can't see it right now, but if you would go to the right side again, you would see that the door to the goddess statue is actually closed again. That is because, well, we're not actually supposed to be there yet. That's like only happens in 10 minutes, but we were on this like weird version of Skyloft where nothing is really loaded, so we could just like go in there and do weird shenanigans. Trick the game a little bit. Alright, so for now we're just gonna continue on a little bit as we would normally do, except that we're visiting random houses, which again, there is a reason why we're doing all of this, all of these weird shenanigans. We're like visiting houses, where we're talking to random people, we're rescuing remlets. There is a reason why we're doing all of this. Okay, so we're getting into the waterfall cave. In a waterfall cave, we want to damage down to 2 hearts. Because we're gonna be doing another back in time very shortly. Also, it looks like if the streams are synced now, looks like Ronano has a slight lead over Kitcot in here. Very slight though. They basically neck to neck though. Alright, we're gonna talk to Zelda. Next up, we are gonna be saving and quitting so that we can copy our file over. Yeah, we're basically making use of all 3 file slots the game offers to us. There is a very distinctive reason for that. You also see that we have another empty hero mode file. That actually comes into play again later on as well. But first, we're gonna be doing the Loftwing tutorial. Very fun. Also, it looks like Kitcot and Ronano are basically really neck to neck now. Can't really see any difference. This is just the same video feed, except that Ronano ran out of stamina. Unfortunately. I shouldn't have jinxed that. I'm sorry. Alright, yeah, and now you can see this beautiful Loftwing tutorial. Small spoiler, we're gonna be seeing that again for a few more times. Also notice something. You see that pillar over there? Unfortunately, we cannot jump off our Loftwing during the tutorial. Really unfortunate. If only there was a way we could jump off of our Loftwing during the tutorial. Alright, we're now coming up on Wing Ceremony cutscene skip. This is a 2-frame trick to jump out of the cutscene trigger. Ooh, Kitcot missed it. Very unfortunate. Let's see if Ronano gets it. Ooh, Ronano also missing it. Damn. That's, well, at least they both missed it. So it's not like either one got it and gets a huge advantage of this. So now they get a dive via alternative means. They're going to be using a barrel in here, which is great to die. I'm trying my best, Crystal. So you can just roll this barrel, and when a barrel rolls down the hill, it gives you fall damage. It damages you. Like this, when it rolls down again, and there we go. That works. This is pretty decent backup. It's still it's better than having to go around all the entire cave again and going onto main Skyloft again before Azer, I think it was, found this backup. Alright, now we're gonna be file duping file 1 onto file 2. We're gonna be reverse bit warping the second file into the sky. So now, keep in mind, this is the second file. We're now going to be triggering a fight cutscene in here. This fight cutscene allows us to jump off of our loft wing. That's very important. This cutscene is very important. Now, let's see. We want to get damaged by this guy in here. That's 1. 2. Nice. Okay. And the third one for Kitcot. Ooh, Ronano. Definitely with the faster death. There, Kitcot, unfortunately, having a slow death in here. And now we're back again before the Loftwing tutorial. But keep in mind, we have seen the fight cutscene in here. The fight cutscene that allows us to jump off of our Loftwing. That's very important because we're now abusing the fact that we can jump off of our Loftwing. How are you, Sudzi? I don't know. Please tell me, y'all. Alright, and now you see we're actually still in the tutorial, but we're jumping off of our Loftwing in here. Alright, and we want to take some fall damage in here by crashing onto this boulder in the sky in here, which gives us a nice 4 hearts of fall damage, very conveniently. They both failed cutscene skip, y'all. Alright, now we're gonna be saving and doing another back in time. Because now we're gonna do another reverse bit warp. I didn't even explain this, but because we've already seen it once. Right, a reverse bit warp. A reverse bit warp basically means we are applying the coordinates we saved our game file at. And we are applying the coordinates we saved our game file at while loading into a new map back in time, and while starting our file during that, meaning while we are loading the new map, we are applying the coordinates we saved our game file at and start our game basically at those coordinates on the new map. That is a TLDR, a reverse bit warp. Alright, and now you're gonna be seeing that we're gonna be we're that. We're using our loft wing in Back in Time so that we can access the Farron pillar in Back in Time in here. And now we're making use of the fact that we did all these random things at the beginning. For example, we talked to Fletch, and this allows us to put down this lock in here. This is the result of bid magic. Bid magic allows us to use flags that are saved on another, that are saved in the game on possibly another map, on the map we're in Back in Time. I would insert the address book analogy in here, but unfortunately, I'm not really all that good at explaining it. Please refer your complaints to Tato for that. All right, and now we actually get to reload this area because this is kind of a weird thing. We actually have to die in here to make sure that we can apply the flags onto the map in here, so that we so that the vine to Deep Woods is gonna be down. Just a little bit. Just one of the Skyward Sword quirks. But yeah, luckily the vine is down now, and we can make our way to Deep Woods. We can automatically trigger this cutscene of the switch being hit, and now we're starting our file as we load into Skyview Temple. And as soon as we do that, we're making use of the fact that we saved our game file at the Upper Academy bird statue, and now we are in Skyview. At a very convenient point, if I might add. Alright, we unfortunately the Skyview is only partially loaded right now. That's why we need to reload it by going into this room with the Staltra and going out of it again. That reloads this room. And then we get to do a fun jump past this sculpture line here. You do not want to miss this jump because this is a severe time loss, almost a run over, if you miss this. Because you get damaged, you go game over, and you're back in Skyward, basically. Alright, Ronano making a safety save in here. Alright. It is one big constant internet issue. That is true. You know, normally I would say that about German internet, but you know, it just be like that. Okay, there's kids safety safe. Both doing a safety save in here. And then, yeah, we're basically synced again. Damn, this is a very nice race. We're synced so much. Yeah. All right, let's see if Girahim separates them again. Girahim likes to do many dart cycles, which we don't like because dart cycles cost time. So let's see how many darts are we getting today. All right, that's 1 for Ronano. 2 for Ronano. All right, 1 for Kitcot. Oh wow, Kitcot only with 1 dart. Did I see that correctly? 3 for Ronano. God damn it. You're in, please. Alright. Alright. 1 dart for Kitcot, 3 for Ronano. Ronano with average RNG, Kitcot with pretty good RNG. Alright, so yeah, Kitcot, due to the better RNG, slightly ahead of Ronano in here. But hopefully this will not decide who will win this race. I need door splitters. Door splitters are... I don't even know. They are something. Alright. I don't have any good words for them. I'm sorry. Why would you split on the door, though? There is a cutscene to skip right after here, or like hitting on the crest where you can split. But why would you split on the door? Split on the lowest point of the door light cycle? I'm not even gonna question that. I have to agree with y'all in here. Alright, now we're gonna be doing the same thing we did earlier with the Farron Pillar, except we're doing it now with the Elden Pillar. And we're actually doing it in a real game this time. Because we're basically reverse bit warping into the goddess statue in here. The fun thing about reverse bit warping is that if you saved on a save prompt, then the game will actually not overwrite the coordinates you're at, but it actually just puts you through the normal loading zone, just as it is. Also, another fun thing, because we RBM'd the Farron Pillar earlier, which triggers this cutscene normally, we're getting this cutscene now. So, yeah, there's that. And now we are doing another back in time. Yay! Alright, we want to do another reverse bit warp. This time we want to reverse bit warp into Elden. So much time travel in this game. That is true. We're going back in time a lot. Who has asked you for your opinion, Cubs?
Sorry, folks. It seems like we lost Floha there for a second. We'll try to get him back, but enjoy the game until we can get his commentary back.
Hello.
Oh, hey, there you go. I don't know what happened, but gee, God, welcome back, Floha.
Man, tag really is fascinating, isn't it? All right. Yeah, we're doing a reverse bit warp into. Oh wait, no, we're not doing a reverse bit warp into Elden just yet. I am getting ahead of myself. Okay, we are actually reverse bit warping into Elden. It's just that we're saving at the statue before, so that we can get the coordinates in here. And now let's see if Kitcot gets the zipper in here. All right. Very nice from Kitcot there. Ronano taking a bit of a higher fall in here. That's a pretty long dive. It's gonna lose him some time. Alright, looks like Kitcot got the reverse bit warp though. And now we have a pretty long out of bounds section in here, which is kind of messy with movement. Because Ronano also got the reverse bit warp, very good. Yeah, because the slopes in the out of bounds section in here are kind of weird. You can easily fall into the lava here, where you gotta pay attention because you do not want to take any accidental damage in here. Okay. Alright. Kit got the side hop in there. Very nice. And he's down to 2 hearts. Very good. Alright. Ronano also coming up on the side hop in here. Not jumping into the lava. Very good. Alright, there you go. Alright, and now we're actually doing another RBM, and oh boy. Please don't tell me Kitcot's internet is at it again. Okay, it was probably just a small lag there. Alright, yeah, we're doing another RBM in here. We're basically applying the flag that we're pushing down this gravestone onto our file. That corresponds actually with the Elden Door being opened, and there we go. We magically get sucked into Earth Temple. You know, for once I actually agree with you, Cubs. Blaming Vodafone is a good idea. Alright, and now we're doing what is called Kizzy. Ooh, that's actually looking... Ooh, very nice Kizzy there from Kitcot. First try. Yes, kid. Alright, let's see how Ronano's Kizzy is going. Nope, that's not the right position for his keys. That looks better. Oh, and he doesn't get it. Ooh, that's very unfortunate. Ah, that hurts. This is a big time loss for Ronano now. Alright, he can do it again though. But he needs to damage down first. Or, well, he doesn't need to damage down just now. But he will have to damage down eventually. Now has to reload the area. So that he can get a better key cycle. Better keys pattern in here. Alright. Oh, that's an interesting QZ. He didn't even do a Skyward strike. He just stabbed the keys. Damn. Alright, Kitcot basically did another RBM again. He's RBM the bridge in here, which I didn't even talk about because I don't know, at this point it's nothing fancy even. We just do the thing. Something you have to do though is if you RBM the bridge, the flag is set and the cutscene plays, but we need to reload the area once for the bridge actor to be affected. That's why we need to die once. Alright, as I said, Ronano needs to damage down here before he can do the next RBM. Alright, there we go. Now we can do the other RBM. Also, another very important thing is because we want to enter the academy on a very specific layer. I'm not even going to talk about what layers are. Just think of layers as something that determines which actors are there at which time and all. We need to make sure that we never select any file. Yes, like an onion. Thank you, Crystal. These nuts. Crystal, you're predictable. All right, Kitcot coming in on the Scaldera boss fight in here. Now, you might ask yourself if you've never seen a Skyward Sword speedrun. But wait, we don't even have bombs. How are we gonna defeat Scaldera? Well, my dear viewer, luckily, the Skyward Sword devs were very nice when creating this boss fight and put bombs in this boss fight, like actual bomb flowers. Alright, so let's take a look at Kitcot here. Alright, we're gonna take some damage first. Now, we need to push Scaldera down. And then we want him to eat this bomb. And if we do very specific amounts of damage in here, we can do this in 3 cycles, which conveniently is called a tricycle. Let's take a look if Kitcot gets this tricycle though. Alright. That's okay. Very nice tricycle from Kitcot there. Love to see it. And for that, you get to see the tricycle gift. I have actually bookmarked. There you go. The link is only as sketchy as you are, Crystal. Alright. Ronano are also in the Scaldera fight now. Okay, meanwhile, Kitcot doing another back in time. Alright, looks like Ronano also got the tricycle though. Ronano also on a pretty good run so far. If only he hadn't missed keys yet. I think that's the one thing that separates Kitcot and Ronano so far is that Ronano has failed keys yet. No, we will only have one run today. They will have to schedule the remaining one or two. All right. Something I didn't even talk about is that we've RBM'd the second that we've RBM'd the Elden Pillar, or well, we didn't even RBM it. We put it on the second file. Whereas we get the Linear Pillar again on the first file. So we're completely missing the Elden Pillar in this file. Just something to point out, because you see the Farron Pillar and the Linear Pillar, but not the Elden Pillar. Elden is stinky. You know, for once I actually agree with you, Crystal. You think Elden smells lovely? It's just miserable to run. I don't know. Elden probably smells like all burnt and stuff. I don't know if that really smells lovely. If you like the smell of burning. Well, I guess then it does smell kind of lovely to you. All right. Kitcot just did another bit warp, and once again we are using a huge out of bounds collision that we can just that we can just abuse and run all over Very nice. All right, and now we're coming up on 3 consecutive bits. 2 RBMs and 1 bit warp. Now, I don't want to be that guy, but if we want Ronano to catch up in here, we need Kitcot to do some smaller mistake. Not a big one, but a smaller mishap could be enough for Ronano to catch up in here. Like 2 minutes or so, I think. Although that's probably already a bigger one, thinking about it. Well, yeah, Kid would probably not like for that to happen, but I feel like Ronano would actually like to have that happen. But I also don't want to jinx any of the runners, so there's that. Already did that enough today. Alright. Kid just with the first RBM done in here. While Ronano is coming up on the first bit in here. Actually, it looks like it's like they're separated by a bit more than 2 minutes. They're separated by a bit. That is the most accurate time duration I can give right now. Alright, we will Kitcot coming in and coming in on Farron another time in here. I can actually talk about what these bits are doing probably these RBMs. The first RBM has set the flag for a rock to be exploded that is otherwise gonna be blocking the minecart. And now what we want to do next is we want to RBM the minecart to be active. And for that, we want to talk to Machi in here. Matches, it does look kind of close right now, but they are separated by 2 minutes in here, which is, in such a short run, it is actually a lot. Alright, Kitcot committing the minecart being set, and now we can do the bit warp. And that's what you're gonna be seeing. The out of bounds collision of this game has its limits. It is very generous, but it does have its limits, unfortunately. Alright, Ronano doing the... I think it's the Machi RBM already. I didn't pay that. Yeah, should be the Machi RBM. I don't think he's that far behind that it's still the first RBM. Alright, now we want to do a specific setup in here. We want to Kitcot wants to run up against the wall and get the angle with the map. And then he wants to fall down here once. And then Link should do some kind of jank jump in here and grab onto the ledge, hopefully. There we go. Very nice. It's a bit weird of a jump. The name jank jump doesn't come from nowhere. Let's say it like that. It's as sussy as Yao. Don't you mean it's as sussy as you, Crystal? Alright. We need to vote out here once, and hooray! Look! We have successfully summoned the minecart. And as you can see on the right, there would normally be a boulder blocking our path, but hey, we already got rid of that boulder with the first RBM, so hooray. Alright, and Ronano coming up on a bit warp here now as well. Yeah, and it does look, unfortunately, like Ronano won't be able to make much more time do here on Kitcot. Because there is one last back in time coming up in here. One last RBM before we have to say goodbye to the title screen. At least for this run. Alright, Ronano getting the jank jump in here. Needs to go a little bit further. Yeah, that is true. G3 escape could still even this. I mean, technically, Kitcot could mess up this RBM here right at the very end, and that puts them way closer again as well. Probably evens that out as well. There is still stuff that can happen to make Ronano get in the game again. He's gonna hope for a mistake from Kitcot though. Alright. But we'll want to see in here what Kitcot does first. So it looks like Ronano is not taking the time to heal in here. Interesting. Alright, once again, we're using bid magic to put down the locks. Thankfully, we did that. And yeah, now we need to reload the area again so that the wine is gonna be down in Farron. That is leading to deep woods. Why this wine is so weird? I don't know. It just to be like that. It's just one of the quirks of Skyward Sword. We actually had to reload the area in here instead of just selecting the file. Alright, and Ronano and Kitcot are actually on the same back in time sequence here right now. Alright, that looked good. Now let's see if Kitcot gets the fight prompt. There we go, that's the fight prompt. That's the indicator that the RBM worked. And we can now proceed to do the boss rush. Now it is time for the infamous G3 escape. Alright, so Now, G3 escape is relatively simply explained because during this fight, you know, we've got like this minigame fight in here, but as you might know, there is actually a bird statue down here, which actually functions as normally during this fight, because the devs thought it would be a great idea to put a bird statue there. And for the longest time, we couldn't reach that bird statue during the fight. But we now found a setup that allows us to access this bird statue during the fight. And this, if we save and quit at said bird statue, the game just, because for whatever reason, you're not supposed to exit to save and quit during the boss rush minigame. Because there is no indicator in memory that you're actually doing the minigame. So if you just save and quit at that statue now, we are gonna be in the normal Girahim 3 fight, not the minigame one anymore. Meaning, we're gonna be at the end of the game. Alright, and that is G3 escape done for Kitcot. Alright, now Ronano heals up. 1 heart. Alright, here... Nah, this could still go wrong for Kitcot. He doesn't have this in the back just yet. Yeah, he can still die. It does look favorable for him, but he can still die. I don't want to jinx it, because then Kitcot is getting angry at me, but it is possible for Ronano to come back here. Crashing the game at this point is gonna be hard. Alright. Alright. Didn't get the... Didn't get the direct death blow in here. But yeah, let's take a look. While Kitcot is fighting Girahim 3 normally now, let's take a look at how Ronano's G3 escape is going. Alright. So I didn't even talk about this, but we gotta wait here for the platforms to like be in a specific, for the platforms to come up again and get higher, and need to make sure we don't hit Girahim. And yeah. Alright, that was a very good escape from Ronano as well. Alright. Let's take a look in here. All right. Wretched brat. All right, that is phase 2 down for Kitcot. All right, phase 3. Theoretically, there should be nothing going wrong in here. Theoretically. But, as I said again, I don't want to jinx anything. That's why I'm knocking on wood. So I'm not jinxing anything. That's totally how this works, right? Alright, very good. Kitcot is done with G3. Now only has to fight the mice. The mice fight is very scripted. There should be nothing going wrong with that, theoretically. Again. But yeah, when Kitcot is done with the mice in here, it's still gonna put him under a 112, which is a really good time. But nothing is safe just yet. We will have to see for Kitcot to finish the mice first. Alright. There's the lightning. Now we're gonna strike the mice, and that is GG's to Kitcot, finishing with a time of 1:11:20. GG's. Now we're waiting for them to come in here. I don't know if we're gonna have either of them in for an interview. That's a good question. Alright, Kitcot will be coming in. Let's drag him in. Hello, and GG's.
Yo, GG's.
That was actually a pretty good run, except for the missed wing ceremony cutscene skip. That was nothing to complain at, I think.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'm a bit salty about that wing ceremony cutscene skip. I won't lie. But yeah,
If it makes it feel better, Ronano also missed it.
Yeah, no, I was looking at the region the whole time. I saw when he was ahead when we were equal. And so yeah, no, yeah. Honestly, one of those runs that took me a while to get get warmed up into, weren't like fun fact. According to my splits, that was my worst loffing split I've ever done. I was behind my worst segments by like 1 second.
Okay, that is interesting.
Yeah, it was new. I mean, loffing split is something that will often reset on the bunch. So like the really bad ones typically don't actually make it to the splits. But yeah, a 10:19 is, for me, that's pretty tragic, given that my summer best is 10 seconds, well, 11 seconds faster than that. But yeah, no. At the end of the day, I'm happy with the 111. I'll take that. It's never a bad tournament time by any means. Yeah. Okay. Shut up, Crystal. I'm trying my best.
Definitely a pretty good time for tournaments.
Yeah.
Hey, Crystal just keeps complaining.
Yeah.
That's Crystal for you. Alright, let's take a look as Ronano finishes the mice in here.
Yeah, so this was just game one out of the 3 set. No idea
Did you already have any discussions on when you want to do match 2? Or match 3, for that matter?
Not yet. It'll probably have to be next week because I'm busy this weekend. It'll probably be very early next week. We'll try to be as early as, if it is next week, we'll try to be as early as possible to accommodate the the other matches and make sure they all get in the deadline. But you know, if worse comes to worse, we can always push the deadline.
Yeah. Also, GG's to Ronano, finishing with a time of 1